Alrighty, when we go about booking a venue, the first thing we do any of these days is everything is as internet-based as possible. Like if you're a venue and you're not on the internet or you're not on MySpace or something, the chances of us finding you are slim to none. Usually the only other way we find people is if we see other bands are booked at that venue and we somehow figure out the contact information. But we don't have time to go through city to city and through phone books and everything trying to contact people, and especially if it's all ages venues. It tends to be a lot easier if you're looking for like 21 plus, like Barsh or something, but if you're looking for actual all ages music venues, it tends to be, it's a little harder. But, so the biggest thing we do is search, like there's a couple databases that keep track of venues in states and whatnot, and so we either go through that, like one's indieonthemove, I think, .com, something like that. I have a bookmark. But that, or we'll go through other bands' MySpaces and see like where their tours are going, or just word of mouth. We'll ask some people in some towns that we know and say, you know, what's a cool all ages venue? And cool usually entails like clean, nice staff, like an okay sound system, something that like works, and just has like a good reputation about it. Like a lot of people, we find it really hard to convince people to go to venues that, even though it might be a cool venue, it doesn't have any like hype behind it, or there's no one's advertised, and so no one really knows where it is. It's kind of a sketch part of town that I've never been to. So like, basically, we try to make it as easy for fans as we possibly can to go to where we're playing and find out like where it is and what it costs and all that stuff. And people, we really don't like making it difficult for people. And like if we have a decision between two like kind of equally based venues, for me it's usually whoever's the nicest, or whoever's like going to be dealing with us in the best possible manner. Money is a factor, but we're more than willing to take a pay cut in order to not have to deal with people who are going to hound us and constantly calling us, asking us for updates and details and stuff. If the venue just says, hey, you're in charge of the show, we trust you that you'll make sure the bands are in line and take care of everything, and we've proven that we can do that and they trust us, awesome. But we get a lot of venues who, even though they've worked with us before, they'll still constantly ask for updates and be like really worried about how many people the show is going to draw and everything, and not letting us just kind of do our work and really hounding us with stuff, which just kind of makes it stressful, and just in itself just makes the whole experience a lot worse for everyone. And when we get stressed, it passes on to the fans, and the fans get stressed, and people don't want to come to shows because it's not as fun. And it just works a lot better if everyone's excited for a show and helps promote and tries to make the show as good as possible.